Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to This Month's Tonight with John Gagnon. Featuring special guest, Peter Sweda. And co-host, Mr. Robert Payne. Also featuring stand-up performance by Mr. Ola Dada. And of course, accompanying is the This Month Tonight Orchestra with Damien Walsh. And now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Mr. John Gagnon.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to This Month Tonight with me, John Gagnon. Tensions are high in the Ukraine. A Russian missile just hit a Ukrainian preschool. Yeah, which begs the question, who's sending their kids to preschool in Ukraine right now? Okay, speaking of Ukraine, McDonald's closed 750 restaurants in Russia. They're doing it over the invasion of Ukraine, citing that Russia is causing needless human suffering. Yeah, which is funny, because every time I have a Big Mac, I suffer needless human suffering. If they want to help the Ukrainians, they should open more McDonald's in Russia. President Zelensky is a stand-up comedian, and he's truly inspiring us. But Mr. Zelensky, if you were watching this, and I doubt you are, you probably don't have time, but if you're watching this, if there's an open mic in Belarus right now, do not go. They're promising a killer audience. It's an audience of killers. Kanye West is in the news again.
Fabulous boots. Got great boots.
Every time we do this show, we gotta do a Kanye joke because he keeps doing something to get into the news. He buries Pete Davidson alive in the video. Yeah, in Kanye's defense, might be a mistake because Pete Davidson always looks dead. Jamie Lee Curtis, seen here enjoying needless human suffering. Jamie recently complained that in order to be a Hollywood actress, she had to suck in her gut. As awful as that is, it's not as bad as sucking in Harvey Weinstein. That's one for my nasty folks in the crowd.
You had to see that new coming, John.
Steven Seagal is in the news. I guess he's got a lot of opinions on the Russian-Ukraine conflict. Now, I don't know much about Steven Seagal outside of this one story. My friend worked on one of his movies in the casting department. And this young gentleman came in, and Steven Seagal said, "Why should I cast you?" Of course, it sounded more like, "Why should I cast you?" You guys aren't Seagal fans? Very squinty. Seagal, by the way, looks like the illegitimate child of Bono and David Suzuki. So the guy comes in, and he says, "Why should I cast?" And he goes, "Well, I'm a mixed martial artist, and I invented a chokehold that no one can get out of." Yeah, Steven said, "Do the move if you want the part." So this is a true story. This guy put Steven Seagal into a chokehold. Steven struggled a bunch, and then they said, "Please tap out, Mr. Seagal." And that's when he slipped unconscious. Then he pooped his pants. Then he got up and fired everyone. So I guess what I'm trying to say is when it comes to the Russia-Ukraine situation, Mr. Seagal, we don't care about your poopy pants politics.